In the last video, I showed you my camp light trailer that you guys have seen a lot in the past, but it needs quite a bit of work. And my goal now is to turn it into a rental trailer. This episode, we're gonna be swapping out our old 110 volt AC unit that's just seen better days since 2013 with a 12 volt Gidrox air conditioner. It consumes 60% less power than typical AC units like the one that we currently have on the roof. They say that with just a 400 amp hour battery, this thing can easily run all night. Not only does it have AC, it also has heating capabilities, which is gonna be pretty important because the summers here in Virginia get pretty humid and hot, and the winters get pretty cold. So first, let's take the old unit off. Still a mess in here with wiring and stuff, but that's actually good news for us because we've got access to all the electrical. We'll remove this panel to get access to our 14 by 14 inch opening, and that'll fit the new AC unit, so no cutting of the roof. Long bolts, big uns. There we go. Everything that we need should be right here in the box. Yep. All the wiring, fuses. Simply put it up there and plug it in. Oh yeah, look at that, huh? That sure is nice. Needs extra hands. We'll bring the wires in here. They do give you the option to wire this thing outside the camper. Flip this old one off. Alright, we got it from the inside. Move it to the back here. This is way heavier. Oh yeah, should be plenty of room up here, hey? So we'll clean up here so that we can glue the new foam piece down that goes in between the AC unit. And also we got new lap sealant because look at this, it's literally just coming off with my hands. This stuff is just weathered and worn, and so we'll scrape all this crap off and put some new lap sealant up there, and then we'll acetone it so it's ready for glue. Our foam piece comes with an adhesive backing, which is going to be great for getting it into position, but we're going to apply some additional lap sealant for that little bit of extra seal. That is crazy, man. This is like half the weight of other AC units. I just realized we got to put lap sealant around this right now because the edges of this are going to protrude and we won't be able to do it later. So glad that I caught that. Let's get in there and add that lap sealant. This is the same stuff we're going to use to reseal the entire roof, and this is what the manufacturer used when they built this RV to seal the roof. So no question that that's the right stuff for the job. I've also never stood on this roof, and I'm pretty stoked with how freaking solid it is. Watch, I'll just blow through it right now. But no, I mean, this is awesome. This will make a great rooftop deck and patio type situation. So, ooh, I was gonna be so careful on the ladder, man. Do a banana, strawberry, half a frozen avocado, protein yogurt, and some orange juice. That's pretty good. So big reason I'm doing the wiring on the exterior is because it's quite thick gauge cable and I can't run it on the channel on the inside. I'd have to run some cover on the inside, and I just want it to look clean on the inside, and I know I can get it all sealed up good on the outside. So I'm gonna bore a hole right up through about right here. I see daylight. we'll get all these foam pads, put these on the outskirts here. So we'll come up on here and we'll wire it in, and we'll cut a small channel for our wiring to pass through. Nice unit. It's a little bit wider, but it's a lot shorter than other rooftop ACs, than the one that was on here. As you can see, it was back to there. I'll make a little channel here, and then I'll lap sealant up all this, make sure that it's sealed. Let's go see how it looks on the inside. Oh yeah, this thing's a solid inch or two lower. That smoothie was good. Oh yeah. It's nice and lined up there. Ow! Oh, slam my hammed on that. My hammed. Hey everyone, we're back working on the Gidrox 12-volt air conditioner install. Let's get her done. I'm just loving living here, you guys. There's certainly been a lot of challenges with living full-time on the road for so many years and now moving into a house, but it's been worth all the sacrifices to have the garage, to be able to get 12-volt air conditioners shipped to me to install, take a break to go ride the dirt bike track in the backyard. It's been a process though, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't always come out great on camera because I'm kind of jumping around in the timeline, and so I do apologize about that, but I'm working on it, and it's only gonna get better from here. Anyways, we got to put up the main bracket first, but I just want to take a quick peek because I'm so anxious. Oh, it's gonna look so good. Oh no, it is a little bit smaller though than the other one, so we've got some holes and some crap around here that this is definitely an upgrade, like way more flush mount, way more headroom, but I want to make it look good. So I think the easiest, cheapest way to make this look good is just going to be to order some white vinyl off Amazon to cut in the approximate shape of the old unit and put it on there. $21, and we can get a white vinyl roll that will cut to make that roof look good again. But for purposes of this video, to show you guys the install, we'll go ahead and put this mounting bracket up here and bolt it up. We'll get our 4 studs. Even comes with run extra just in case you lose one of these huge bad boys. Sucks that roof up in there. If you're intimidated by wiring, don't be. Right here, you just check your model number. This is our model here, the heat and cool, and everything's pre-wired. It's even color coded, the red here. So we'll go ahead and plug that guy in. Oh yeah, nice satisfying click. We'll line the ducting there and bolt it up into place. We're gonna wait. It's warming up outside. It's crazy here in Virginia. It's actually pretty cool at night, but it heats up a lot during the day. And yeah, I'm gonna have to take my jacket off here soon because it's heating up. But let's wait till it gets a little hotter during the day, and then I'll get a thermostat in here so I can show you guys how much we're gonna cool this thing down. So we're gonna use the Jeep Grand Cherokee Grand Cherokee ZJ with the trail-ready bumpers and the Warren winch to remove our air conditioning unit. Wish me luck. Definitely one of the most satisfying parts of any install. This might not be a good idea. Lift with my back. Oh yeah. There we go. Looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. A rooftop air conditioner off the roof that's twice as heavy as the one you just installed, because you got a Gidrox 12 volt AC that only weighs 54 pounds. As you can see, I got my long sleeves off and my shorts on because it's heating up out here, so about time to do our air conditioner test. This thing's rated at 270 CFM, and they claim it'll cool down your camper in just 3 minutes. Using 60% less power than a traditional 110 volt AC, and off 400 amp hours, they say it'll run all night. Remote control holder, so you can mount this thing on the wall. It's only 40 decibels in eco mode, so super quiet, nice sleep mode there. Down to 61 degrees. Oh yeah. You can hear that thing booting up. This is turbo mode so that we can get it cooled down super fast, and already that air is super cold. So we got our thermometer here. This didn't come with the unit, but these are super cheap on Amazon. An unbiased third party to show you the temperature change. You can see we're at 74 degrees right now. Let's see how low we can get that. Well, that's cooling down. Just gonna cut some double-sided 3M VHB tape for the back of our remote control panel. Does come with some little slots to screw it in, but VHB tape works so good and doesn't require drilling holes. All right, let's stick this over here. Oh my gosh, we're at 58 degrees. That's wild. It is definitely cold in here. You can see that. That's crazy because this thing is set to 61. So apparently it gets even colder than it says. Even quiet from the outside. So stay tuned for future episodes. We're gonna scrape and reseal the whole roof of this, put a couple new Max fans in, all new windows that we got coming, and much more on the Campouts trailer as we restore it, refurbish it, and try to get it in good shape to be a nice camper trailer rental. Comment, let me know what you thought, and if you want to help support the channel and get exclusive content, check out my Patreon. Like I said, my wife Amanda is helping me post behind the scenes of our life here in Virginia at our property. You see me working on my trailer, getting stuff done, and working towards the goal of getting this thing available to rent. Now the only question is, are you down to mob?